off we go from Cleveland. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else?
Come on, man. Switch to that bullshit.
Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass.
Stupid.
Take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Brady now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackle made.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Pushing through the contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Larry Ogunjobi.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 7, Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, that throw by Brady, incomplete. Well, the
fuck out of
incompletion,
here.
yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A quick throw by Brady complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Oh my gosh, man.
Complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
What did they run? What did he run? What did he run?
6 points the other way, disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's
all right, let's go.
Let's
just go score. But they're not playing good.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches.
Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Pass. Incomplete. Intended for Austin Hooper. Makes it 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, catch. It's a 38-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows?
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. There, this is picked up by the Browns. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
Seibert on for the point after.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Come on, Brady. Throw it, man.
They sack him back at the 42.
Throw it, shit. It's all good. It's on me. He can't stop this shit.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Come on, man.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He can
It's so open.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, no matter whether it's man or zone.
This is caught inside the 15.
Complete to
And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15.
Buccaneers.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Brady to throw again. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Buccaneers 8. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And he's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
Pinch the line.
They got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. This one caught out wide by Landry. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. A pickup of 5 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That is caught right at the 10.
So there's nobody there on that zone.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Mayfield on play action. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
Oh!
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this one is incomplete.
Dude.
He's looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. play action. Now Brady.
Hit the wrong post. It was where I wanted it. I'm gonna do it again. It's where I wanted it.
Second sack of the afternoon. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Post. Max protect.
Now a play fake. Brady.
God damn it.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not
What is wrong?
This one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the
Oh
ringer
my
on this one.
God. It's one of them games just feel like it's just teaching you a lesson. Golly.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
The 11-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to force it into his receiver, Landry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him. A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go.
There really wasn't nothing you can do about that.
Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He finds McCoy. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Shotgun now for Brady.
Man, are you kidding me?
He took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
On play action, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
I just fucking I'm getting pissed, man.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also
I don't know how many fucking more times I gotta fucking throw the ball. Fucking Brady just throwing it overthrows. Wide open dudes.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Olivia. My goodness. That means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunning.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Keenum wants to throw it and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Wide open.
Following the touchdown, here's Simon now to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Brady, now a desperation throw. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Off play action, Brady. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Ball carrier.
We got a plane to catch.
30-yard line.
Levante David in on the tackle. 5 yards remain on second down.
That is just...
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.